Hey guys, this is Chris from Empire Bricks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Building Seed. It looks a little bit messy over here. I can show you how the table looks at the moment. There's parts lying all around, but this is how we left off last time, sort of, at least. I made a small start with the archway just so I knew what I wanted to do, and I added the Trade Federation AAT to the scene. I thought it just would bring a little bit more dynamics to the MOCs. I've been playing around with some roof pieces, but I'm ready to build. I have a lot of pieces. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna be focusing on kind of finishing this part, at least the roof over there. I'll be working on the archway as far as I can, and I'll try to make a good start with the building completely there in the corner. At least add a roof, and hopefully get most of this half of the MOC finished. The archway won't be finished yet, though I'm still missing some pieces, but I will be able to make a fair amount of progress, and I even have enough pieces to do another episode. I'll do that later. I don't want to do everything in one episode, and also I don't have the time to build all that. But here is the third quarter, and as you can see, there is still a lot of tiles missing, and I barely started with the buildings because I only started the outlines of the building. So that'll be the next episode, which will be much sooner after this than the last few episodes have been. So that's kind of my focus for this time. So buildings over here, archway, finishing up this part, and building over there. Without further ado, you've waiting long enough. Let's start building and start this time lapse. So guys, we're done building, and I have to say I'm extremely pleased with the progress. I really hope you liked the time-lapse video. It's been a while since I did one, and I'm really happy to have included in this episode of Theed. So let's walk through all the changes and stuff that I built, and I'll tell you something about the MOC after that. So mostly, as you could see, I removed some roof parts over here. I added the leaves after the time lapse. For now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this area. Still not really happy with what's going on over here, but it's fine for now. But most of all, of course, I worked on the archway. Now, what I wanted to do is to be able to take the archway off So I could split these two base plates and take them separately to an event and then add the archway separately when I arrive there. Well, I think that worked out pretty fine. So I still have to add a few more tiles and then some studs over here to attach it to, but the idea is finished. I think it's almost like I wanted. Another thing is that I finished or almost finished the kind of detailing inside this pillar, and I am very, very, very pleased with this. The look of the archway like this. Now I'm really eating through my bricks, so this whole section over here actually cost me all my 1x4 sand green bricks. I have a couple of the 1x2s left, so as you can see, I think I made it a little less than halfway, so I'll have to order quite a few more, but that's doable. It's not too much. I ordered a smaller amount just to see if this would work for me. It does, so I'll order more, and I can continue building like this. I added one of these kind of pre-made molds of a sand green roof over here. I think it looks okay, but I'm not quite sure if I'm happy with it already. Any suggestions are welcome to add to this, and I will have another look at some movie material to see how this should actually look. Now moving to the other side, I can show you that I have been building the structure on the corner over here, and I built it all the way up so that I could at least connect to this pillar, but as you can see I am missing one archway for this window piece, and also some of the window panes for in the window. After that I'll be closing this up and then maybe add another floor or something like that. So yeah, still have a lot of work to do, but I think this is a good start for the corner building over here. Also on the archway, I thought that it looked kind of bland with all the tan bricks over here, so I wanted to add more detail, so I added some more kind of structure over here. Still not attached properly, it was just like a test, but looking from a distance I am pretty happy with how that looks in total. Now as you can see, I removed the third quarter of the MOC, and I'll tell you why, because while I was building this, I have decided that this will be the final size of my Theed MOC, and that is for a couple of reasons. The main reason is that I am having trouble getting all the details in this half as I want them to be. It's taking a lot of time, a lot of thinking, a lot of parts that need to be ordered. And since it's already almost halfway March, I have very, very little time left to complete another 2 gray base plates with the detail that I would like to see. So instead I decided to leave those away and focus all my attention on these 2 halves and increase the detail over here. Also, of course, I still need to finish a lot of the structures over here. So I'll also be redoing some of the buildings over there and switching some stuff up, and also be focusing more on a storyline for my MOC. So there will also be an interior for all the buildings, which is, there is some interior already, and I'll have more room to create some backstory to my MOC. Also, it's much easier to fill it with figures, which I already did. I used some more Naboo pilots. They're over there, and there is a younger Obi-Wan. I still need a Qui-Gon Jinn figure to complete this, but I think this is starting to look absolutely amazing, and I think it's a good decision to keep it to 2 gray base plates and start adding more and more detail and create a absolutely fabulous MOC instead of a mediocre but larger MOC. So really curious what you think about my decision. And of course, I really hope you enjoyed the video and time lapse. If you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode.